Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello, students. We are teachers Che Kriboti K. Solomon
and Mr. Aaron T. Bala
of Rising Academies. This is the Rising Youth Movement Partnership for the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. Lesson number 21. Our lesson today is math for students of grade 3 to 4, and the topic is using standard algorithm to add numbers. For today's lesson, we will be able to add numbers by expanding each digit. Solve 3-digit addition problems by adding using standard form. Use sticks and drawing to represent each digit in addition problem. While we listen to these COVID-19 health tips, please take out your pencil, pen, copybooks, and get ready for today's lesson. Again, welcome. Let's learn.
What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problem, kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Welcome back to Radio Math. Hello, students. I hope you are feeling good and ready to learn more about numbers. Today, we will be reading and writing numbers in different forms. We will also do 5 fun activities. Our first activity will be a mindful moment to get our brains settled and ready to learn. Our second activity will be a number warm-up to practice our counting skills. Our third activity will be a number workout to work on adding numbers. Our fourth activity will be a brain break to rest and reset ourselves. Lastly, our fifth activity will be a challenge problem to apply what we have learned. For today's class, you need paper, a pencil, your hundreds bundles, 10 sticks, and 1 counters. If you don't have all these things, that's okay. You can still participate in our lesson today by drawing squares for hundreds, little sticks for tens, and dots for ones. Please gather the materials you need. You will also need to ask someone in your house to be your special partner for today. Please ask them to get ready now. We will now join Teacher Aaron for our first activity.
Thank you, Teacher Krubo. Every day, we will start with a calming, mindful movement to get our brains ready to learn. When we are mindful, we are aware of our bodies, our feelings, and our thoughts in the presence of movement. Today, we will do a deep breathing exercise. Are you ready? Great. First, I want you to sit up and close your eyes. We are going to take 10 deep breaths together. You will put your hands on your belly so you can feel your breathing. You will put your hands on your heart to feel it beating. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I will count for us while we breathe. I want you to keep your eyes closed. Let's start. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Great. We will warm up our bodies and brains with an activity called Count and Move. Did you know that moving your body can help improve your memory? We are going to do a number of movements, and as we do, we will practice skip counting. Today, we are going to keep counting up by tens. The last time, we stopped at 60 tens, which equals 600. Today, we are going to start by counting from 61 tens to 70 tens. I will set a certain number of tens, and you will respond by saying the number in standard form. As you count, I want you to run in place. Get ready? Go. 61 tens.
610.
62 tens.
620.
63 tens.
630.
64 tens.
640.
65 tens.
650.
66 tens.
660.
67 tens.
670.
68 tens.
680.
69 tens.
690.
70 tens.
700.
Wow, great job. This time, we are going to count from 71 tens to 80 tens. I want you to do a squat each time you count. Ready? Go. 71 tens.
710.
72 tens.
720.
73 tens.
730.
74 tens.
740.
75 tens.
750.
76 tens.
760.
77 tens.
770.
78 tens.
780.
79 tens.
790.
80 tens.
800.
Excellent. Let's do the last one. This time, we will count from 81 tens to 90 tens. I want you to hop in place each time you count. Get ready? Go. 81 tens.
810.
82 tens.
820.
83 tens.
830.
84 tens.
840.
85 tens.
850.
86 tens.
860.
87 tens.
870.
88 tens.
880.
89 tens.
890.
90 tens.
900.
Wow. You are so strong with your body and your mind. If you work it out and practice it, it will only get stronger. Let's move on to our number workout activity. Before then, let's listen to to Teacher Kubo for a special message.
You are listening to the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. This is your lower basic primary math level 2 for grade 3 to 4, and we are your teachers. Students, today we are going to continue to focus on the standard algorithm. Students, today we are going to continue to focus on the standard algorithm. What do all those methods have in common?
They all break up our items into small parts that are easier to solve. Each item gets broken into hundreds, tens, and ones.
You are right. The standard algorithm, our focus for today, is the way that most people add numbers. Let's get started. I want you to write down this problem. 191 plus 214. Again, 191 plus 214.
Okay, let's set them up for adding by stacking them one on top of the other. Then, I want you to draw a horizontal line under the second addend. The sum will go on the line.
Great. It is very important that each addend is lined up by place value. When the numbers are lined up correctly, the 1 in the 191 should be above the 4 in 214. The 9 in the 191 should be above the 1 in the 214. So, the 1 in the 191 should be above the 2 in the 214.
Exactly right. Listeners, if you haven't lined up your items yet, I want you to do so now.
Okay, let's start adding. With the standard algorithm, we don't have to draw pictures or expand anything. We can break our items up by adding the digits in each individual place.
Yes, we can add each digit in each individual place. Now, starting with the ones place, we do 1 plus 4 to get 5.
So, 1 plus 4 equals what number?
1 plus 4 will be equal to 5.
Perfect. So, we will write the 5 in the ones place under the horizontal line in the ones place.
Now, we can add the tens. 9 tens plus 1 tenth is 10 tenths. But we can't put 10 in the tens place of our sum. Only one digit can go in the tens place. So, 10 is made up of 1 10 and 0 ones. So, I can put a 0 in the tens place and regroup the 10 by writing a 1 above the 1 in the hundreds place.
That's great, student. So, I want you to write a 0 in the tens place of the sum. Then, write another 1 above the 2 in the hundreds place.
Okay, that is 100 plus 200 plus the real group 1 will be equal to 4 hundredths. Let's write a 4 in the hundredths place.
Then that leaves us with a sum of 405. 191 plus 214 equals 405. Listeners, your turn. Nice work. Let's try another one. Our next problem is 376 plus 495. Again, 376 plus 495. I want you to write your items down, one stack on top of the other. Make sure each digit is aligned in the correct place.
Okay. The 6 and the 5 should be in the ones column. The 7 and the 9 should both be lined up in the tens column. And the 3 and the 4 should be lined up in the hundredths column.
Okay, listeners, I want you to work with your partners to add the items to find the sum.
Great. Now, 6 plus 5 in the ones place will be equal to 11. We know we can't put 11 in the ones place. So, we must put a 1 goes in the ones place of the sum and put another 1 over the 7 in the tens column. So that will be 7 plus 9 plus the real group 1 in the tens place is 17. I have 17 tens. So 10 tens can be regrouped to the hundredths place. I will now have 7. The 7 will go in the tens place of the sum, and a 1 goes over the hundredths place. So that is 3 hundredths plus 4 hundredths plus 1 regroup 100 is 8 hundredths. It goes in the hundredths place.
Great explanation. Listeners, I want you to tell your partner the equation as a complete sentence. Great job. So, 376 plus 495 equals 871. I read that again. 376 plus 495 equals 871. Okay, students, let's talk about all the methods that we have used to add numbers. Listeners, I want you to talk to your partner about how the standard algorithm relates to adding with pictures and adding with expanded form.
Okay, so all the methods work by breaking up items into hundreds, tens, and ones. Then we add up each place and combine everything at the end to get the sum. The standard algorithm is faster because it is less to write. We just add all the digits in each place instead of drawing pictures or expanding the items.
Interesting thought. Most people like to use the standard algorithm because it helps us quickly add large numbers. Thank you so much. We join Teacher Aaron for our next activity called Challenge Problem.
Wow. Thank you, Teacher Kubo. Students, it is time for our challenge problem. Listen. I have a mystery number. Here's my first clue. I am an even number. What does that mean? Again, my first clue, I am an even number. What does that mean?
That means it can be equally into two groups. It has 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0 in the ones place.
Great. Yes, my second clue. The number in my ones is double the number in my hundreds. Again, the number in my ones is double the number in my hundreds.
That means it's the same number added 2 times, like 1 plus 1 or 2 plus 2.
Smart of you. Yes, my third clue. I have more than 32 tens, but less than 33 tens. Again, I have more than 32 tens, but less than 33 tens.
That means it's greater than 320 and less than 330.
Very smart of you. Now, so what number am I?
Wow. The number has to be 326. It's even greater than 32 tens and less than 33 tens. And 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 in the ones place is double the 3 in the hundreds place.
Wow. Well done, students. Let's join Teacher Kubo for the summary of our lesson.
Thank you, Teacher Aaron. Well, that's it for our lesson. Great work regrouping using the standard algorithm. First, let's review the assignment from the last section. The first problem was 352 plus 639. Can anyone share their answer with me?
Yes, I can. For this problem, I used the standard algorithm to line up my digits. First, I put the 2 and the 6 in the hundreds column. The 5 and the 3, I put them in the tens column. And the 2 and the 9, I put them in the ones column. This is how I started. I started by adding my ones. That is, 9 plus 2 equals 11. I know I can't put 11 in the ones place. So, I put a 1 in place of the one sum, and I put a 1 on top on the 5 and the 3. Then I added 5 plus 3 plus my regroup 1, which equals 9. I put the 9 in the tens column. Finally, I added the 3 and the 6 in the hundreds column, which equal 9. The final answer is 991.
Thank you for that great explanation. So, the second problem was 159 plus 345. 159 plus 345. Who can share their answer with me?
Yes, I can. For this problem, I use the standard algorithm to line up my digits. First, I put the 1 and the 3 in the hundreds column. The 5 and the 4, I put them in the tens column. And the 9 and the 5, I put them in the ones column. I started by adding my ones. 9 plus 5 equals 14. I know I can't put 14 in the ones place, so I put a 4 in place of the one sum and put a 1 on top on the 5 and 4. Then I added 5 plus 4 plus my regroup 1, which equals 10. Again, I knew that I could not put 10 in the tens place, so I put the 0 in the tens column and a 1 over the 1 in the hundreds place. Finally, I added the 1 and the 3 and the regroup 1 in the hundreds column, which equals 5. The final answer is 504.
Wow, that's right. Here is your problem to work on before the next assignment. A student solved this problem, but make a mistake. So see if you can find a mistake they made and find the correct answer. 225 plus 685 equals 800. I read that again. 225 plus 685 equals 800. Again, someone solved this problem incorrectly. See if you can find the correct answer and where they made a mistake. Great job today, students. I want you to stay safe. Thank you for listening. Take out your pencil, pen, and write down the list of the following radio stations that will help you to listen to more of these lessons. Troop FM 96.1, ELBC 99.9, ELUM 98.7, Hot FM 107.9, Cool FM 91.9, Equas Radio 91.5, Kings FM 88.5, Freedom FM 87.9, OK FM 99.5, SETI FM 90.2. You can also follow us on community radio stations across the country. Ministry of Education Facebook page at Ministry of Education-Liberia or on the Ministry of Education website www.moe-liberia.org.
Boys and girls, if you have any questions on today's lesson, you can kindly send them through this number 0555 670833. Again, if you have any questions on today's lesson, you can kindly send them through this number 0555 670833. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for that helpful reminder. Boys and girls, that is the end of our class today. We are so happy you were here with us. We hope to talk to you again soon. Goodbye from me, J. Kubo T.K. Solomon.
And goodbye from me, Mr. Aaron T. Bala.
Amen. 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 Let's fight corona.